Welcome to LawHelp Australia, where we keep you safe and informed with tips and updates. My name is Dinesh Weerakkody. Today we have an interesting episode. If you want to get things done when you're not here, in the sense when you're passed away, hopefully to a better place, how to get things done? We know the answer. We can give you the answer. We've got a panel of legal professionals to explain you how. Let us introduce ourselves. Vince?
My name's Vincent Shin. I'm a junior lawyer at D&M Lawyers and I'm in my first year of practice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Sulaika, tell us a bit about yourself, please.
My name is Sulaika Dhanapala. I was admitted to practice in Sri Lanka first in 1985. 6 months thereafter, I migrated to Australia. And since then, I started my career as a law lecturer. And since 2001, I have been practicing as a lawyer.
Right. And Emily?
Thanks, Dinesh. My name's Emily Tung and I'm a solicitor at DLegal. We practice in the areas of traffic matters, wills and probate, property and immigration.
Sulaika, our research team has dug up some information about you. You have been actively involved in the multicultural and in the community as well. We've learned that in 2001, the Rural Women's Leadership Award was given to you by the Departments of Women's Affairs. And not only that, in 2005 and 2008, the award for service delivery to multicultural community was given to you by the Victorian Multicultural Commission. So you have been actively involved. What have you been doing in the community sector?
Those awards were given to me at a time that I was really involved in the community in Ballarat. Ballarat is a rural city. At that particular time did not have any organization to support individuals. And for my services, just commencing a group called Nesblings, I was awarded one of those awards. And mainly others were for my services for the refugee communities and less privileged migrants to settle into their community. Great.
Now, Vincent, we've got something about you. Basically that you are a newly admitted legal practitioner.
Yes, I am.
All right, good. We'll get straight into our topic today, wills. Now, can someone, either probably Emily or Vincent, explain what is a will?
Dinesh, a will is a document that deals with it helps you deal with how you distribute your assets upon your passing.
All right. Is there an age limit or when should a person do a will?
A will can be made at any stage. When you turn 18, at times the court may allow for a minor under the age of 18 to make a will. But it's our recommendation as soon as you turn 18 and you have significant assets to think about making a will.
As soon as you turn 18, forget about everything, do a will.
Right. I just would like to add something to
Sure.
that. That is the general criteria of when someone should make a will. But there are also other instances that you should really consider of making a will.
When you say other instances, what sort of instances?
Say that you have remarried or you have undergone a divorce, you got a new child, you got an extended family.
What about blended families?
A blended family as well. Which, so that is the time.
Quite a lot to think about, and
yes.
probably when you buy a substantial property
Yes.
as well. Now, Vincent raised an interesting point. If you are under the age of 18, either Vincent, Sulaika or Emily, can you do a will? Is that possible?
Usually will take as a person under the age of 18 lack of capacity, so you can't do a will.
Right.
But there could be instances that they are forced to do a will. Say for example, their parents are passed away. That's a child who has inherit lots of property in their own name.
Right.
Or even the parents are alive, but still they have property, significant amount of property under their name. But they are undergoing some sort of sickness and it could be any time.
Right,
so
right.
therefore, you could seek permission from the court.
So it's not usual, but it is possible depending on the circumstances. All right. Now, tell me this. The statistics have revealed that a substantial number of us in the community don't do a will. What happens if we don't have a will and if we go to a better place, hopefully?
Good question, Dinesh. It is an important document or one to have, and it is very often a document that majority fails. It could be because you don't want to visit that the only certain thing in life. If you are born, then you will die, sort of a
Yes.
thing. So
Hope not, but anyway, let's continue.
that is the wish.
Yes.
That's the wish. It is important document. So therefore, when you revisit that, some people think, oh, you need to go to a lawyer. You need to pay some money. So is it so important to have that money spent at this particular stage? So some might decide, we might get we could write something and sign it off. That's our intention.
Right.
Or
So just, go ahead.
I might just add to that.
Yes.
If somebody dies without a will, it's called dying intestate. You don't actually get to choose how you distribute your assets. With a valid will, you actually get to choose how you'd like your assets distributed. So when you die intestate, you don't get that option. So it's quite important.
So then who deals with your estate?
Yeah, so the government actually has, I guess, a pecking order when someone dies intestate, and there's an order where they will distribute accordingly.
the
Do
order could be anything, like if you do have a family, your spouse next to skin, if there is underage children, and so on. But sometimes it might not be your wish to leave anything to your family.